In this tutorial, I will go over how to use the conferencing features of RadPPTX. First, let's see how the typical conference might look. In this demo, Professor X is giving a case conference to Lucy and Alex and will ask them to take cases.
Good morning, everyone. Let's start our case conference. All right, Lucy, why don't you take this case? I'm going to put you in the hot seat so you can use the viewer on this slide and the rest of us will see your mouse cursor position in yellow.
All right, let me scroll through the case here real quick. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. There appears to be a ZMC fracture pattern. Here's the fracture of the zygomatic arch, a fracture of the maxillary sinus in the region of the zygomatico-maxillary suture, and a fracture of the zygomatico-sphenoid suture. Let me just get some coronal images here on the right to check the zygomatico-frontal suture. So here is the zygomatico-frontal suture. And it is indeed widened compared to the other side. So yes, all four parts of a ZMC or tetrapod fracture.
Great job, Lucy. I'll take over now.
To start a conference, go to your account page. Then click on the My Conferences tab and then click the New Conference button. Give your conference a name, pick out the presentation you want to use in your conference, and then hit Create. You can now copy the conference link to send to others manually or email them directly from here. People you invite don't need to have an account on RadPPTX and can join the conference anonymously. Next, go ahead and start the conference. When you first start a conference, pick your audio and video source and change your display name if you want, and then join the conference. When you start the conference as the owner, your mouse cursor and any changes you make to the integrated panels or viewers get transmitted to all other participants. By default, only you can interact with the PAX panels. As conference owner, you can change the current slide everyone else sees using these navigation buttons, similar to the usual presentation viewer. Here we will advance the slide for everyone. Now we want Lucy to take this case. To do so, click on Lucy's webcam and click on Hot Seat On. As conference owner, when you put a participant in the hot seat, their mouse cursor position now gets transmitted to all other participants as a yellow cursor, and they now control all the PAX panels and viewers on the slide. These interactions then get transmitted to all other participants. This is great if you want them to take an unknown case, for instance. When Lucy is done taking the case, as the owner, you can now hit Cancel Hot Seat to take back control of the slide. If you don't want to put anyone in the hot seat but still want everyone to have a chance to independently review a case, you can hit the Pause button. This temporarily allows every participant to interact with the PAX panels and viewer on the current slide and stops your cursor position from getting transmitted. You can cancel this mode by clicking either the Play button on the bottom or the Cancel button on the top of the screen. Finally, if you want to use one of your presentations for an in-person conference, you might consider turning off most of the user interface. To do so, go to the top right kebab menu and click on the Clean No UI Presentation mode. In this mode, the only user interface is that in the top right. You can navigate through your slides using the arrow keys, and to use the different panel tools, either use keyboard shortcuts or the right-click menu, which remains functional. I hope that you found this demo helpful and consider having your next conference with RadPPTX.